Hello everyone, and welcome to Storytime with Sara Beth. Today we're going to read a book by Storytime Books called The Scaredy-Cat Kitten. The Scaredy-Cat Kitten by Rosenbluth, illustrated by Deborah Borgo. This book was published in 1993 by McClanahan Book Company. Mother Cat has two kittens. Herbie is curious and brave, but his sister Sara is afraid of everything. When Mother Cat and her kittens go for a walk, Herbie chases the mice in the field, but Sara shivers when she sees them and stays right behind her mother. "Scaredy-Cat," the mice squeak as she tiptoes by. Herbie chases the birds until they fly up into the trees, but Sara is afraid of them. "Scaredy-Cat," the birds chirp as she hides behind Mother Cat. Herbie is not even afraid of Mrs. Riley's dog Hector, but Sara is very frightened. "He is so big and has such big teeth," she whispers as they walk past him. "Scaredy-Cat," barks Hector. One day, in the late afternoon, Mother Cat lies down for a nap. But Herbie and Sara are not sleepy. After a while, Herbie says, "Why don't you come for a walk with me, Sara? We can be back by the time Mother wakes up." Sara curls against Mother Cat's back. "I feel safe next to Mother," she says. "Oh, come on," says Herbie. "I will take care of you, and it will be fun. Who knows what we will find?" Sara loves her brother and wants to make him happy. "He is so brave," she thinks. "I will be okay." So, even though she is afraid, she gets up and puts on her hat and starts walking behind Herbie. First, they come to the field where the mice live. The mice run when they see Herbie, but when they are a safe distance away, they squeak at Sara. "Scaredy-Cat, Scaredy-Cat." "Let's go home," meows Sara softly. "Stop that, or you will be sorry," says Herbie to the mice, and they stop their squeaking. The kittens walk into the woods, where the birds are sitting on low branches. They fly away when they see Herbie. "Scaredy-Cat, Scaredy-Cat," they chirp at Sara from high up in the trees. "Let's go home," meows Sara again. "Stop that, or you will be sorry," says Herbie to the birds, and they stop their chirping. Soon the kittens meet Mrs. Riley walking Hector. "Scaredy-Cat," barks Hector, and Sara shrinks against her brother. "Please let's go home," meows Sara. "Stop that," says Herbie to the dog with a little hiss. Hector stops barking and only growls a little as they go by. After a while, Herbie and Sara come to a neighborhood where they have never been before. Herbie sees a clump of bushes. "There is something moving in there," he says. "I will see what it is." And even though they are briar bushes, he pokes his little head into them, then takes it out quickly. His back goes up. "There is something black in there," he whispers to Sara. "Something with a white stripe running down its back." Suddenly, a skunk comes out of the bushes and stares at them. "What is it?" asks Sara, shaking. "I don't know, but I think we should get out of here," says Herbie, and he turns to go. But his pants are caught in the briars. He twists and turns, but he cannot get free. Sara tries to help, but she cannot get him free either. "Go and get Mother," says Herbie with a little quiver in his voice. Sara has never seen her brother afraid before. "I must get him help," she thinks, and she starts running home as fast as she can. She runs past Mrs. Riley and Hector, but she does not think of being frightened. "My goodness," says Hector, "I've never seen you run before," and he stands back to let her pass. She runs into the woods where she startles the birds. "Why are you running?" they chirp, swooping down around her. But Sara has no time to be afraid. She runs through the field, and the mice scamper out of her way. "We have never seen you out alone," they squeak. "I must save Herbie," Sara thinks, and does not worry about the mice. She does not even worry about her shadow running along in back of her. At last she comes home to Mother Cat and wakes her up. "Mother, Mother," she cries, "Herbie is in trouble. There is a black thing with a white stripe staring at him." "Oh dear, a skunk," says Mother Cat. "Lead the way." Sara runs ahead of Mother Cat, through the field with mice, through the woods with birds, past Mrs. Riley and Hector, and with her shadow right in back of her. But she is not afraid of any of them. She is only afraid they will be too late to save Herbie. When they reach the clump of bushes, Herbie and the skunk are still staring at each other. Mother Cat hisses and yowls and threatens with her claws. The skunk retreats into the bushes. "Well," says Mother Cat, taking the briars off Herbie's pants one by one, "you would have smelled pretty awful if that skunk had sprayed you. You can thank Sara for saving you from that. I'm proud of you, Sara, for being brave enough to come and get me." Sara is happy. She knows she is not everyday brave like Herbie, but she also knows that when there is trouble, she can put her fears aside and get help, and no one calls her a scaredy-cat anymore. The end. If you're interested, this is a list of other storytime books that have been published in the past. These are all vintage books from the 1990s. I have also read The Doll's Tea Party, which seemed to be very popular on this channel, so if you're interested, I will link that one down below. It is also a storytime book. Thank you so much for reading this book with me today. I hope you enjoyed Storytime with Sara Beth, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you want more stories like this one, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I also have a playlist down below of stories that I have read if you're interested in checking that out, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!